welcome to the show about the show, the podcast. This is episode 476. My name is Will. Joining me as always is Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hello.
And of course, Atticus is here. Hello, Atticus.
Hello.
This is a show currently about Twin Peaks, I guess, kind of. At this point, not really sure. Today, we're continuing our character draft, and we're trying something else. And we're gonna get into the news. Is what we're gonna do today. We also have a Patreon where we release a bonus hangout show every week. That's over at patreon.com/Dr. Skeleton. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube.
Back to basics with the news.
Back to basics with the news.
We should try to do
current
Twin Peaks themed news. Not
Ben?
about like the Twin Peaks people, but is that what we're doing?
That's exactly what we're doing today. That is
Nice.
exactly what we're doing today. But we don't need to get into that up top. We have an entire hour of content we need to record. So let's not rush into things. How are you doing with heights? Height check on as far as are you scared of heights or not?
Oh, I was gonna say same as I've been
Same
for a
height?
while. Not
Okay.
shrinking yet.
Stabilized.
Doing the doorway at your own house as an adult, but like every day, it's the same line.
Shelly's parents are moving, and they had a little pole like that in their house, and we were looking at it and forgot that at some point they did do that to me. It's got Shelly and Anne down here, and then there's
you're
just
on
this
there.
one line. Yeah.
Nice.
I think early on when we got engaged, or maybe when we were dating or something, I was like, who is this? Oh, it's me.
That's
But
cute.
it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. I think it's probably painted over now because
Is it a
they're selling the
load-bearing
house.
pole? You could take it with you.
I don't know. Good point. Won't know until we test it out.
Yeah. I ain't no engineer, so we're gonna try this. I'm scared of heights. I don't like heights that much. I get a little woozy. Although I might be like a normal amount scared. I'm not like an adrenaline junkie. This might surprise you guys.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be like parkouring off a building or anything, but like I can go up. Like I want to go to the glass room at the Willis Tower, for example. Like I think that could be fun. I think that would be freaky but fun. That's the kind of my level.
I did do the glass thing in Shanghai when I was there a couple months ago or whatever, and I might have done something similar before, but I guess it made me a little uneasy, you know? I don't really tell people I'm scared of heights. I don't think I'm that scared of heights, but like reasonable, you know? Like, ooh, this could be bad. Humans probably aren't supposed to be up here, you know? That kind of situation.
How do you feel
Yeah,
in
you're
an
not-
IMAX? Do you ever feel
IMAX?
afraid of? Yeah. Does that ever trigger a fear of heights?
Scared of IMAX?
Like
No,
the amplitude.
I don't understand.
Oh, sorry. So like, that's where I feel like I'm like you, Will, but I'm thinking one irrational space that I'm coming up with for a fear of heights is like not a normal IMAX, but like the dome style IMAX,
Okay.
like walking around to your seats. Or I guess a particularly
not the
bad
content itself.
No,
It's
yeah.
not like
getting to your seat in the
like steep stadium
Yeah.
seating is freaky. I agree with that. I can agree with
Oh.
that. Not
I think
like
I'm
scared necessarily, but it can be like definitely I've been to like venues where you're sitting in the nosebleeds or something, and it's
Yeah.
real steep and small stairs or whatever. That
It almost feels like
that
there's
can
an
be-
optical illusion that you're like, I could accidentally somersault, and it's like, why would you ever do that? But like,
yeah. I've never just fallen over before, but for some
first
reason,
time for everything.
yeah, it's really occurring to me that I'm about to do that.
Do you guys that does remind? Do you guys ever get into a situation where you feel like everybody's acting? Maybe it is that kind of situation. Like everybody's acting like this is very normal, but it seems like a lot of people could die here, or like people could die here.
You have an example? What are you thinking of?
I don't know. I just know I've
I
had
guess
that
that's an
feeling
insane
before.
prompt to not have anything in mind for.
The
I could
nosebleed
kill
thing.
everyone here.
I think the nosebleed thing. I wouldn't say. Okay, Atticus's example is what I'm thinking of because I'm remembering when I saw Venus Williams and Serena Williams or whatever at the tennis place in New York. What do you call that place? Whatever. The tennis World Cup, the U.S. Open. I went to the U.S.
Okay.
Open like 5 years ago with Shelly or whatever, and we had like really high seats in this stadium. And I think it was pretty. It was like one of those ones where it's like, it's almost like you're stacking us on top of each other. So it's
Yeah.
really high. And I had that kind of thought like, I don't know that I'm really scared of this, but it seems like the kind of person that would fall over. Those people have probably been up here. How have they not fallen
Oh, sure, yeah.
over and fallen off
Mhm.
fallen all the way down or whatever and died?
Yeah. You don't hear about people taking a tumble at the U.S. Open too much, I suppose.
I guess I felt
It
that
would
way.
make big news, I imagine.
I
Yeah.
think I've kind of felt that way a little bit when I moved to New York and I was taking the subway all the time. And sometimes you go down to the subway tracks and it's like packed at like Grand Central at like 5 p.m. And I mean, people do die, I guess, on the subway tracks.
Oh,
But you're like, damn,
man.
how do people
The
not fall?
subway Grand Central at 5 p.m.
How do people?
Nothing better or worse or whatever.
Everybody's like shoving and you're packed in and stuff. And I'm like, seems like a lot of people could die. I
Sure.
don't know.
Yeah. 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 That's not a fun feeling when you're packed
No.
in with a bunch of people enclosed.
Yeah. I remember I think that's one of those things that as you mature, or at least for me, as I've matured, I appreciate that a crush, as they call them, that's a real thing. I remember hearing about crushes at football stadiums, aka soccer stadiums in Europe, hearing about those when I was a kid and being like, what? How's that a thing? You got
And now your stomach gets the butterflies when you're around that special someone.
exactly.
I guess love Israel. I never knew that this could happen to me. What a beautiful thing. Atticus, heights or just the seats?
I feel like I feel very normal, but yeah,
Nice.
I'm not.
Are we all feeling normal today? Because I'm actually feeling pretty normal myself.
Yeah.
Good.
I think
good.
how I feel about heights is very normal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Say we're pretty
Avoid
normal
All right.
on this one. Have you guys seen that climbing movie, the one where the women climb the pole? It came out like a year or two ago.
That's like big time vertical video content.
Makes sense.
I feel like I've seen most of it through YouTube Shorts.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen any of it. I think I've just seen like the poster. And I've heard, I've heard it's not a great movie, but I've heard it's like good. It's okay. Okay to watch.
I like a high concept independent movie.
Yeah.
And it's high concept.
High concept.
Extremely.
Ideal type of thing for vertical video, gotta say, because of that. But yeah, I'm interested. I kind of want to watch it sometimes. I was like, how's it good? It sounds like they just would climb up and be like, oh shit, the ladder broke.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get down?
Yeah.
Bunch of stuff must have happened. Though.
I love a movie that's like really contained or confined, whatever. I really want to see that The Invite that
Is it supposed
I
to
think
be
just
good?
came out.
What's
Heard
that?
very good things. It's kind of like your modern day Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf type thing, but it's like Olivia Wilde and Seth Rogen and Edward Norton and Penelope Cruz.
Okay.
They're hanging out.
Wait, did you guys end up seeing Backrooms or
Yes.
Obsession? Did you see both of them? They're both kind of the same thing in my mind, but are they both good?
I liked Obsession, but not Backrams.
Okay.
Nothing bad about Backrams, just like little bored.
Okay.
I didn't see either of them. Did hear Obsession was quite good.
I want to see The Furious too.
Yeah, same.
You guys hear about The Furious? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I've been trying to watch it, and it keeps not loading on my thing.
Oh.
I want to see Hope as well. That one looks fun.
Hope. I see so many. I go out and see so many not so great Chinese new movies in the theater, and then I don't go see one, and then everybody's like, "Holy shit, this is so good!
This is the one."
This is the one." Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Why did I watch like 20 in the last year? That
What a good dumbass.
it was only me and like 60-year-old Chinese women on a Tuesday night, and then this one turns out to be good, and I can't go to it.
Atticus, you said you went to a movie theater recently, and I was trying to think of like what did you go see? What was it?
Oh, it's okay. Toy Story 5.
Oh.
Trying to squeeze a little bit of use out of that movie pass. You know what I mean? Reaching the bottom of the barrel, not wanting to see Jackass, you know?
I heard that one was the good one.
Okay.
Of the sequels.
We messed up and went to
that week. Was Toy Story 5 good?
It was just kind of boring. It was like straight down the middle Toy Story. You know how like, have you seen any of the later or the more recent ones?
I saw 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
And I saw 3 like when it came out.
Is 3 the one where it's like
whatever.
they're falling into the fire at the end?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all I saw too.
Like, I feel like I don't know if I'd say it's good, but it's like good at evoking, you know, it's a very sentimental
doing the Toy Story
movie.
thing?
Yeah, and it's very sentimental. This one didn't feel sentimental at all. It was just like a Toy Story movie. It was kind of almost kind of a abrasive.
Did you see the fourth one?
I feel like if I have, it was on a bus trip of sorts or something like that kind of context.
Man, there's 5 Toy Stories. That's crazy.
Right. There's going to be a 5th Shrek.
I thought there were more than that.
Well, there probably are, but like mainline
Shrek.
I saw that people are very upset at the trailer. They're very mad that it's the Minions studio that's doing the next Shrek, not DreamWorks, and they've made Shrek a little cuter or something, and everyone's mad about that.
Kawaii Shrek.
Yeah.
Somehow his little ears are doing like this type of thing. Like
he blushes.
Well, I think that's enough bullshitting. Time to get into it, frankly. Today we are gonna have ourselves a little bit of fun. We're gonna look at the news. Welcome to the show. It's the news. It's we're doing Twin Peaks news. Ben, you nailed it exactly. We are going to be reading news stories about Twin Peaks related keywords. And so, what I've got for you now, I googled I googled tree on Google News, or you search tree on Google News. I searched coffee on Google News, and I searched pie on Google News. And we are going to be reading a selection of news stories. First up, the loudest voices in U.S.-China trade talks, Christmas tree growers. This comes from the South China Morning Post. U.S. growers urge officials to keep tariffs on Chinese-made artificial trees, saying lower duties threaten family farms and livelihoods. So where are we at with the tariffs? How are you guys feeling about tariffs? Are you scared of tariffs? As scared of tariffs as you are of heights? Or are you normal on tariffs?
I can't even remember what the possible takes are on tariffs. Am I supposed to be for them or against them, or, okay with them?
So, yeah, I don't remember either. It seems to be. I'm generally. I don't think that we should be getting into a fight with China. I think that thing's stupid.
There you go.
I also
South China Morning Post
have
is
my own.
Hong Kong newspaper, though. Controversial.
Okay.
Pro China, possibly Hong Kong
Okay.
newspaper
Good to know.
thingy, whatever.
Yeah.
Could be
I also don't know
biased.
if I necessarily love the idea of global trade at all in the first place either, though. So if and tariffs are not anarcho-primitivist in origin. I don't think. I think that there's something else going on. So
Maybe you're
I
against
guess
universal tariffs. Is that
I think
the big brained, like, you got to use selective ones intelligently? Is that the big brained
no
take?
idea, dude.
I gotta say, I think okay, I'm gonna put an Econ 101 professor or textbook mindset on and be like, global trade is good because I'm guessing what we're gonna get at is China got a lot of Christmas trees, not a lot of Christmas celebrators. So makes sense. Ship the Christmas trees to America, and we can ship them
So we
something
can.
else.
You're
I
saying
don't
it's
know
good,
what
so
we've
we
got.
can get because we can get Christmas trees this way.
We can get Christmas trees this
How
way.
else would we get Christmas trees?
How
Yeah.
else would we? But they got got a lot of Christmas trees. We've got a lot. I can't quite figure out what we've got a lot of that they would need.
It's not yet the winter holiday season, but Christmas trees are back in the spotlight, caught in the geopolitical tug of war between Washington and Beijing. As the United States and China work to stabilize ties through a newly proposed bilateral trade mechanism, one of the most vocal groups weighing in is not the technology industry or manufacturers, but American Christmas tree growers determined to keep tariffs on Chinese-made artificial trees. Oh, I almost nailed that. The whole like NPR delivery through that until I tripped over Chinese. Practice that.
Ira would never.
Chinese. Yeah, Ira could never. Let's see. It seems like we've got a lot of folks petitioning the Office of U.S. Trade Representative's public comment portal, urging officials not to classify artificial Christmas trees as non-sensitive products eligible for lower tariffs. Under this proposal, the two countries would establish a joint mechanism to oversee bilateral trade with $30 billion worth of non-sensitive goods that could receive reduced or even zero tariffs. What's our tariff policy on the show? Do we have tariffs?
I've learned
on the Patreon.
This is good. That's a good question. I've remembered how, as you started to describe this, I've remembered how I can develop my political opinions about this kind of thing. When you just say, what do you think about tariffs? No idea. Then you start to describe two different sets of people, and I start to get annoyed by one
yes.
against whatever that one likes.
Yeah.
I think I'm anti-tariff now because it's anti-American Christmas tree growers.
Yeah,
wanting tariffs.
That's exactly where I wound up on this. Yeah. The tariffs are a big topic here in Iowa. Farmers seem to be quite upset at some tariffs or whatever. And they're also pissing me off. So I can't.
Yeah.
I think I'm really pro tariff. I guess.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
You're. Oh. Did the farmers?
The farmers don't like the tariffs, and the Christmas tree growers don't like the tariffs.
Wait, I thought the Christmas tree growers do want the tariffs because then it means their American-made Christmas trees are cheaper than the Chinese Christmas trees.
Oh, this also doesn't happen on NPR.
Yeah, exactly. This seeking to keep duties on artificial Christmas trees imported from China. Yes, you're right. Wait, but then They received 280 submissions for businesses across a wide range of industries seeking lower tariffs on products including clothing, kitchenware, furniture, toys, snacks, and other consumer goods. But Christmas tree growers want to keep duties.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
So we've got
very
to
interesting.
Pit annoying people against annoying people now and figure out which one is more annoying.
It's like when we were when Trump floated the idea of tariffing movies. I'm pro that.
You are pro that.
Well, there's some annoying people that would be caught up in that.
Oh, I see. Yes. Well, folks, that's going to be the Christmas tree report. Let's dig into our next story. What's the difference between cold brew and iced coffee? Hint, one is more caffeinated than the other. This is from foodandwine.com. Do you guys want to guess before we get into this?
Iced coffee.
Oh, and that was giving it away. So I'm going to switch back over to Agent Cooper over here.
Iced coffee is normal coffee that you cool down with ice, while cold brew never gets hot. It's created cold.
You brew it cold. I've got to agree. I think that's what's happening here.
Guys, I haven't even read the article, but I think you're right. Cooper excited for you.
Which would he? I don't think he would like either.
No, he wants it hot.
Yeah,
he wants it hot.
Oh yeah. Okay. This is the new game. What does Agent Cooper think about the news story that we just experienced? So first, let's get his take on tariffs. What would Special Agent Dale Cooper think about?
What benefits Tibet?
Well, he's China. Exactly. Yeah, but not China at this. But also not China. Because I think he's a Tibet pro. He's a free Tibet style man.
Which there is actually news on that front, isn't there?
But there's also free. You can also be CIA style free Tibet style guy too, who I will also say is annoying.
Yeah, because what was it? The Dalai Lama is in the news. Heard about this guy? All right.
Was he on Bill Maher's show or something?
Yep. Okay, so Agent Dale Cooper, he was not gonna like either iced coffee nor cold brew because, boys, I think you're right. I think you're exactly right. Cold brew is indeed brewed cold. I, in fact, brewed my first pitcher of cold brew this week myself. So this is just a crazy kismet of coming across this Food and Wine article here. And let's have it straight from the horse's mouth. There was a distinct moment when cold brew went from something I'd never heard. Oh, wait, this is more of like a blog post rather than like a news story. Cold brew is in some ways a misnomer. The more accurate term to describe what we know of as cold brew would be cold steep or cold infusion, but those don't have the same curb appeal. Even still, I think cold
Does
infusion,
cold brew have curb appeal?
I think I could get into
steep.
cold infusion. They got like nitro coffee.
I was gonna ask, what the hell is
that
nitro coffee?
Yeah, is it really like nitro, like Fast and Furious nitro? What is nitro in
I don't even really
coffee?
know what that is either, or how it works.
Oh, it literally is nitrogen gas.
Oh, is that?
I thought it was just like a marketing like turbo, like it's good, like extra coffee-y. But
is
no,
that?
straight up it is.
I guess I never really connected that before. The car nitro is nitrogen.
Oh, car nitro explained. Oh, nitrous. Nitrous oxide, a chemical supercharger that temporarily boosts an engine's horsepower.
Okay.
Yeah, NOS. All right.
NOS.
When you're not putting that into your coffee, you're putting actual nitrogen gas into your coffee. Why are you doing that? Why would you do that? And why would you do that? It produces a rich velvety texture and a foamy head, resembling a stout beer. Okay, so Coffee's resembling beer. What does Agent Cooper think about that? He did not drink beer. When he drank alcohol, if I remember correctly, he drank a cocktail. Well, he drank milk. Is his thing. Like Billy Zane was drinking like whiskey and Cooper was drinking milk. Or did we imagine that? I think maybe that we were joking that he was drinking milk. Okay, I think he was drinking alcohol, but he was not drinking a beer. I don't think this guy drinks beer.
I bet he would undercover to fit in.
Mm-hmm. Doing the Matthew McConaughey like cigarette pull as you really have to look inward, but it's just for a Miller Lite instead of like methamphetamine. Okay. And so iced coffee, it's made just like hot coffee where browns are brewed with hot water. Minions. Banana. Over a short period of time, whether it's through a drip coffee maker or a pour over, coffee grounds quickly bloom under hot boiling water. So there you go. You guys had it exactly right before we started. Thank you, Food and Wine.
Do they have nitro
okay, so
beer? Can you make a nitro beer?
Do they make nitro
We're really
beer?
taking Wikipedia style podcast to the next level of just also doing the questions on the show too.
Google AI is now the new co-host of the show because answer is do they make nitro beer is yes they do.
Cool.
There you go. Oh, Guinness is itself that.
Interesting.
So you've had nitro beer.
It's an old style beer, I would say.
Yeah. Okay, this one we've amused our bouches with these news articles. Let's get into the real thing that popped up when I Googled coffee news. We got Are Coffee Dates a Huge Turnoff? And I actually read this blog post, but realized it's they have a blog post that they make blog posts from YouTube videos. Beware of this practice.
That's psychotic. Or, like some sort of bottom feeding behavior.
Yes. Yeah, this is even so like dead internet theory, but even for the people who are actually still out there making real content, it's also just garbage still. Like it might as well be bot nonsense. But here we go. Matthew Hussey has a video about Are Coffee Dates a Huge Turnoff? See what he thinks.
That's taken over the internet when it comes to early dating rules is that of the coffee date. On Reddit, people are asking, are coffee dates really?
I really like the dramatic music behind this. That's like Dateline style intro.
Low effort. And then there are all the TikToks that indicate that if you accept a coffee date, you are essentially positioning yourself as a low value person.
How many layers deep are we right now? Where this is a YouTube video about TikToks this guy saw and Reddit comments, a blog about that video.
And we are ourselves doing a podcast.
We are watching
about it. Yeah. I don't know if this guy is manosphere or not. It seems kind of manospherical though, to be talking about low value people.
He's got a British accent. It's confusing.
Mm-hmm.
By telling that to Sir Benedict Ashworth, who just spent half his monthly salary.
Really well-timed British call. Try telling that to Sir Rupert Ashworth or whatever. Benedict
and then found
Ashworth.
the worst picture of him.
I think he looks good. What are you talking about? Hey, could you untag me from that? What the fuck?
There's so many other pictures of me.
Monks have literally drawn like me 1,000 times. So can we use any of these other ones?
Beans from Yemen so that he could flirt in a candlelit coffee house. Once upon a time, coffee was a hallmark of luxury and intellectualism, but that's not necessary for this video. These are from Costco. Even on my own channel, when I put up a poll and asked if you would all like to see a video about coffee dates, someone commented, I think coffee...
Okay. So the core thing is here: are coffee dates good or bad to go on if you're out there dating? And
It's just you just go on a date with somebody to a coffee shop.
yeah, did Cooper and Annie do a coffee date, or that's maybe at a time where it would be inappropriate because that's
Well,
her job.
Did he do it at her place of business too?
Yeah.
Because that's the only place you could really get coffee in the region, I assume, is the Double R Diner. But making Annie go to her place of employment for a date, that's kind of sucks. But I gotta say, I think it makes sense. Coffee dates make sense to me. Why not?
I don't drink coffee, so it'd be a bad idea. But otherwise, seems fine. Who knows?
You get something else.
But you can get something else. They got something else for you right there.
I do have that. I've had that problem with people at work before. They're like, "You want to get a coffee?" And I say yes, and then I go with them to the coffee place, and I'm like, they're like, "Okay, what do you want? I'll get you something." And I'm nothing, and then they act like I'm weird. Oh, why do we go? Oh, I feel bad. We walked all the way here. Yeah, but I don't drink coffee, and it'd be weird to tell you whatever.
Could you counter
Just
offer,
get yourself
like,
something.
if someone's like, "Do you want to get coffee?" You could be like, "No, I'd rather," and then whatever perverse thing that
Can
you
we do the
prefer
skate park
instead of coffee.
Do you? Yeah,
I find coffee shops are, as a non-coffee person, they're quite intimidating. Like, I still avoid them.
Yeah.
Because everybody goes up and they're like, I want the blah, 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 whatever thing.
You just want a
And-
freaking coffee flavored coffee.
I don't want a coffee flavored coffee. I don't want anything. I mean, I don't want anything, but if I wanted something, I want something
do
simple.
you? You're not tea.
I mean, I will drink tea, but I don't really want to go out and do that. Got better tea at home, you know?
Ooh.
Okay, but the product here is the beverage itself is like secondary here. Like the point is that you're going to be talking to somebody, whether it's for a work meeting or whether it's for a romantic meeting.
Yeah, you're not min-maxing flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I do get the matcha stuff now. That's usually a pretty safe one. I'll get that if I have to go to one of those places.
Yeah, Zoe's a big matcha
latte. I was always scared because I didn't know what a latte was for a really long time, and I was
guy who's not scared of heights but is scared of latte.
I thought it was a coffee where they dumped in a bunch of matcha or something. I was like, oh, that's no good.
That's scary.
But then
Frankly,
you're telling me
I'm
it's
frightened.
milk? Milk is good, so that sounds good. You know,
matcha is like it's a plant, right?
it's green. It's a special
It's
leaf,
a style of tea.
Japanese leaf grown a certain way. Yeah, it's
I'm not a big
they
fan
grind
myself.
They grind it up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Don't love the taste. Don't love the taste. I don't think we need to get anything else from Matthew here. I do think though, you should not judge your self-worth, your value based on whether. Don't describe yourself as a low value person. Don't describe anybody as a low value person. That's crazy talk. That is a bad way to be thinking about things.
Don't describe
coffee dates are
anyone.
perfect. Why are you as a man describing another man? That's a little bit sus, don't you think?
Just don't think about it. You know, take it from a couple of married guys. I know that you might think these guys are losers. I listen to them every week. talk about TV shows. Who's married?
Check it out, bitch. It worked for me. I don't think you should be describing anybody as a low value person. That's insane. This is a bad kind of vocabulary to be developing. You should feel perfectly empowered to meet up with somebody at a coffee shop. This is a low pressure way of getting to know each other. Even if you don't drink coffee, there are other options available. No need to be scared. I'm sure you can always default to something really easy. You can just go up there and be like, I don't need a freaking mocha crappa frappa. I don't care. I just want a freaking coffee flavored coffee. And then
if you
they'll just give
consider it a downside that the other person would have a easy way to leave the date if you were being weird, you
Then this
are
might not
approaching
be
things
for you.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Dude.
activity.
I've actually got a serious question on this. Okay, I've heard people talk about in the past when they go on dates, they're like, "Oh, you should." I heard somebody in college say this one time. Probably not married, by the way. Now, I don't know. I would have listened to them, but they said like, "Oh, when you go on your first date with somebody, you should either go to an Italian restaurant or you should go to a steakhouse because then you should either eat spaghetti or you should eat a steak." And I don't really know where the
'Cause I
spaghetti.
like
I don't know
those
where
foods.
either. I don't know where either of them came from. Doesn't really make sense, but it was said with a lot of
Phrasing
authority.
it like a hack, but it's like, this is what to get when you go to a vending machine. If you see Diet Pepsi,
It's really good.
I like that. So you're gonna be hitting C6.
but I think wherever they got this idea from, there was like, I think part of the implication was like, and if you go on a date with somebody and they don't get that, they're a psychopath.
If they
So
don't get
I'm just-
spaghetti or they don't get what was
If
the
they
other
don't
one?
get a steak, you should either get spaghetti or the steak. So
Yeah, this is a guy who Googled what are two foods. That's,
but I think people do think this way, that like, oh, there's probably a safe thing you should eat.
Are we
so I'm just
saying
wondering,
like
is there a
spaghetti
safe
is
thing?
the classiest thing?
I
to
think it's
order?
I think
the
you're
most
probably
cultured.
right. That those are the classiest thing. So what's the coffee person's thing? Because if you start to
Oh,
overthink
sure.
that, I'm sure coffee people are overthinking, like me.
oh yeah, you could read into the other person's order, but also
Or-
like if you maybe you're the kind of person who wants to do that and then therefore go for it. But then but if they end up like projecting a whole bunch of stuff onto you because of your order, that tells you what you need to know as well for a date.
There you
And
go.
maybe you're into that, or maybe you're
Can
not.
Okay, I've got another serious one.
Yeah.
For all these losers who haven't gotten married yet that are obsessed with this kind of stuff. Why does everybody talk about dating like you're trying to trick the other person? It's always like,
This is a great
you know,
question.
I don't even know.
It's a
I don't even know how to put
fundamental.
it. They're always, everybody sounds like they're just trying to trick the other person. You should
Yeah,
show
so my
up
serious
and wear-
question. Does evil truly exist? Why would God allow a world like this? Yeah, I think there's some. We're calling them sexual tricksters. No, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. I can, to be empathetic, where it could come from. I could, I've had my own share of insecurities and not in being like I want to, put my best foot forward. Like, I'm not sure, should I wear a tie to this? Should I not wear a tie to this? I want to, signal the right things. I can see how you get into this line of thinking. But like, oh, because if you, it depends on where you go. If you go to a nice Italian restaurant and you order chicken fingers, that would be a bit silly, and like you could, and it's not necessarily like that isn't a disqualifier in of itself. It could be a cute story. You could tell it your wedding years down the line, but
Or it could immediately give someone the ick.
it could give somebody the ick, but every pot has its lid, I suppose.
But
And
if it did-
if you play it right, chicken fingers could be the move.
Yeah. But if it did creep somebody out, it's better for both of you, right? I mean, it's embarrassing in the moment, but like,
Yeah.
why are you trying to trick them? If you're a chicken fingers dude at every meal
Yeah.
kind of dude, you should probably just be honest about that.
Yeah, you should be yourself.
Question
should
for
be
the group
yourself.
then. Would
Yeah.
you be embarrassed ordering chicken fingers at a nice Italian restaurant?
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
What about
Also,
if someone at the table ordered
kinda
chicken
nice-
fingers?
I don't know.
I would make fun of you.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely. But
Mm-hmm.
it can't be that nice of an Italian restaurant if they've got chicken fingers on the menu either.
Ooh, wrong answer, Ben. That Going with the how nice can it really be if they sell if you're allowed in there.
No, I'll spin it as if they put it on the menu. It's the style of place that we're at. What are we trying to put on airs? We're at a place that has chicken fingers on the menu. So I
Olive
ordered
Garden
them.
has chicken fingers. What is there a place nicer than that in your town?
Do they? Yeah. Do they?
I
Does
don't
Olive
know.
Garden have that kind of stuff?
I-
Probably
we're not truly men of the people. We don't know if they're chicken
Arguing.
fingers at Olive
But
Garden.
yeah, you should. If your date calls you out on that, you should argue with them and say, "Why would they put it on the menu if I'm not
should
allowed to?
argue
If I'm
with
not
them.
allowed to order it?"
Not stand up for
That's
yourself.
awesome.
Not
If they don't want me to have it, why would they let me order it? Folks, we're gonna googling Google Newsling coffee. Let me find out about mushroom coffee. Do you know about mushroom coffee?
I've heard of mushroom coffee.
No.
Mushroom blends and immune benefits. This is the Aubrey Marcus podcast on the Huberman Labs website, which is itself a URL that starts with AI. And I think this is one of these optimize your brain type of thing. This is your nootropic style individual. Aubrey and Taro discuss the benefits of mushroom blends and their impact on the immune system. They explain how the combination of different mushrooms and other ingredients can enhance immune response and strengthen the body's natural defenses. It's also apparently extremely nasty to eat, to have mushroom coffee. So let's see what Aubrey and Taro have to say.
1,000.
Yeah, and that's always good. We're about to publish. We released, but we're about to publish in a peer-reviewed journal some of the results on our cordyceps-based
Yep.
formula, ShroomTech Sport. So we're able to show improvements in high-intensity interval training, a variety of different performance.
And it's also the
things for that.
stack, like, it's synergies.
No doubt, no
And
doubt.
It's also the stack, the synergies, folks. Yes, you are listening to an entrepreneur grind set podcast. We're talking about synergy stacks.
Improvements
stack
to
on your
high
mushroom.
intent. I even know that HIIT, high, HIIT, right? High intensity
Yes.
interval training. You just have to talk in that low voice. In it's basically just bragging, right? What do you?
Yeah, I'm actually getting
what's the
something
word for
published
that?
in peer-reviewed journal.
It's proven to increase. So the mushroom coffee increased results of the HIIT workouts.
I guess so.
Body brain.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this is one of these AI flyer type things. And it's I didn't know you could do this in 2026. Have your website that's just a long JPEG, but Body Brain is pulling that off. It's functional coffee is the genre of food that we're investigating at this point. Functional coffee.
It says best functional coffee brands, and I thought functional. How do you put this in English? I thought the functional refers to the brand part. It's one of the best functional coffee brands.
You're a native English speaker. You can't say, how do you put this in English? You're doing Hilaria Baldwin to us right now. Like how you say cucumber.
No, what it with the syntax thing, I thought the functional referred to brands,
best functional
not coffee.
is like it's best is an intensifier for functional or something.
No. Functional is an adjective for brands,
Okay.
not coffee.
Oh,
Like I think you're saying it's
Yeah,
functional
yeah.
coffee. Functional coffee is a thing.
yeah, functional
It's not
coffee.
It's not a
brands. Yeah.
functional coffee brand.
Yeah, this is groundhog meat all over again. Then check out this garbled text here. But so like we've seen over the years, this is nothing new. We've seen they tend to be right wing. It's Maha. What kind of Maha ended up being, right? It's bro science that is this sort of, you might even in the 90s and 2000s, you might even call something like it like woo woo or granola or whatever, and you have this association
Crunchy.
with crunchy California women. Kind of is the idea. I think is the old stereotype. Now we've got Body Brain. It's been masculinized in its marketing material and its in-group language that they've developed for themselves. And it's packaged as, you know, like performance optimization and elevating you in these different ways. So it's interesting to see these different ways this snake oil is packaged. Yeah, you've got the garbled text here. This is AI here. Oh, look at that. Body Brain is number 1. Other Brand is number 2, and Other Brand is number 3.
Body brain seems like the wrong way to put it. Body brain seems like that'd be like a slur for like a exercise guy or something. He's a body brain.
Yeah, he's a real body brain. Yeah.
Brain body also might be
Sure, he's
bad.
got big biceps, but methinks the muscle he needs to exercise the most is between his ears.
Most popular guy in the office kind of conversation.
No other functional coffee on this list targets both testosterone and brain performance in a single serving. That gap in the market is exactly why Body Brain exists. Testosterone. How do you guys feel about your testosterone levels? Is this something that you're concerned with? Because I think it's something that, Atticus, you're probably getting. Congratulations, you're getting there, but you're getting closer to the age where you're being targeted with advertisements. Is this happening? Is this happening to either of you, or is it just me?
For testosterone?
Oh, sorry, for testosterone supplements or related.
I only hear about it in the
sundry.
context of like kind of right-wing lunatics caring about it. I've not encountered anyone normal talking about it at all.
Yeah.
Doesn't
There's
if you have low testosterone or high? I think if you have high testosterone, you're going to bald a lot faster, right?
I believe that that's the association I have in my mind. I don't know if that's
Check
real
it
or not.
out. Lowest T.
Low
in
T,
the game.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't care about testosterone. But again, I can see when you get older, you do go through some changes, folks. That's how it works. And they might not always be up to your liking. And so I understand wanting to feel youthful and virile as you once were and are no longer, but you gotta embrace the fact that you're changing, as we all should. That's just the way of life. And again, I'm gonna plug my position on hairlines is, show off what God gave you. I've been seeing a lot of John Grease in television programs lately. He popped up in the X-Files episode that we watched the other night, and this guy's been bald for like 40 years. It's great. He's a good-looking guy. Ed Harris. I don't know what's going on with Ed Helms. Ed Harris, more like Ed Hairless. Good-looking guy. He wears that funny hat in the Truman Show. And if I could have spoken to him, apparently he's a very scary guy. Would have worked up the courage to tell him, Ed,
You don't have to wear that.
The way God made you. Yes, you don't have
Take
to
that
wear
stupid head off your head.
yeah, your dictator core hat.
You can spin it around. I do have a
That
little
is why
bit
he
of
wore the hat. It's just occurring to me now. That's exactly why he wore the hat. It's part of his character. He's a dictator. Okay, go ahead, Ben.
I do have a hack though for this one. And that's, if you've just been an inside kid your entire life, like me, you don't have to yearn for your whatever you put virile, masculine days, whatever. If you've just been
If you never
wimp
had
the
them.
whole, if you never had them, like me, you know. So just consider that too.
Yeah. Hey, when you guys think of your salad days, what comes to mind? Not to squander next week's discussion prompt, but
Ooh,
Not sure.
yeah.
not sure. I think that instead of that being deeply sad, we're gonna say that means the best is yet to come. That's only bright futures ahead.
I have
Blue skies.
decided to have better 30s than 20s, so I think that might actually be true. You know, I made up my mind.
Yeah, I mean, things have only been getting better as I
Mhm.
grow into being the old or the middle-aged man I've always been, and you know, maybe I am gonna freak out once I get on the other side of that. But so far so good, I gotta say. New item, protein coffee. This is from Four Sigmatic, a coffee. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. New item, meat protein coffee. So this is from Four Sigmatic. This is a brand that Joe Rogan promotes quite a bit. But this has 10 grams of protein, 5 grams of creatine, lion's mane mushrooms for focus, and I guess technically it also has some coffee in it as well. I guess the Maha movement, it's just occurring to me now. They're big on like eat the meat, don't eat the veggies. You're gonna have to. They're probably having problems, pooping.
For sure.
And so I think your protein coffee might be with creatine might be the only thing keeping them from bursting like little balloons.
What is
So
what
I
is
guess I can see why
creatine?
this fits in the. It's the thing that you take. It's like a pre-workout thing, I think. It's
Well,
supposed to help
what
build
is?
muscle.
I know that it's like a workout guy thing. It gets talked about by them, but like, what is? Where's it come from? Naturally?
Yes. According to Google AI here, once again, thank you. It's an organic compound naturally synthesized by the body and found in red meat and seafood.
Okay.
I've never myself like purchased like a creatine supplement, but like I think I worked out one time with somebody who let me or gave me a pre-workout smoothie that had like some kind of creatine, or maybe that's what you do at the end. I can't remember. It made me feel I was very scared. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack, not because it was like that strong of anything, but it made me tingle. It's like you do a workout to like get all tingly, or not tingly. You're supposed to, but it made me tingly. But you do like caffeine, whatever, so you can like push your limits and such in the Iron Church.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard guys talk about that at like maybe at work or something. Maybe when I was still in college, and they're like, I want to get shakes, or I get the shakes or whatever. I'm like, I feel like you're exercising wrong if you're
Getting the shit, like literally, like
talking about getting the shakes.
or you're not talking about getting a protein shake post workout.
No.
They're shaking.
Getting the shakes. Yeah, talking about getting the shakes if you do or don't take the creatine or whatever. Or I think it was like, oh, if I forget to, if I don't have creatine and I don't take it, then I like come home and can't go to work because I have the shakes or whatever.
Sound
stuff like that.
addicted.
I'm like,
That's whatever
crazy. Yeah,
That doesn't sound right. Yeah.
It's a vodka shake, I think, that they're giving you or something. You're going through withdrawal.
Yeah. Man, if I don't have this substance, I get all shaky and vomit.
Sharing that at like a work meeting.
Mhm. Guys, I don't think that you probably need to be drinking much coffee. It's probably, I think this is just turning me into, this is just me turning into me giving earnest life advice to the probably young men who are drawn in by this sort of thing, or maybe not so young if you're like me and getting Instagram ads for your like minoxidil or whatever. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Do something else with your brain.
All right. This is actually quite exciting news. Little Debbie unveils the new fudge round cream pie. Little Debbie has announced the newest addition to its cookie lineup, the Little Debbie fudge round cream pie, officially launching on store shelves nationwide in mid-July. Gang, the date is almost here. Beware the Ides of July. The Little Debbie fudge round cream pie is coming to grocery stores near you. This is when I Google Noozled the keyword phrase pie, and we're finding pie news. Fudge rounds and cream pies were both already. It's oatmeal cream pie, right? That's the Little Debbie product.
Had that before, yeah.
Confection, yeah. And the fudge round has already been around. But now they're putting two great tastes together for the fudge round cream pie. Frankly,
what's the fudge
amazing.
round? I don't think I've had Little Debbie since college, actually, so I don't know what a fudge round is.
You were crazy back then, dude. Atticus, I know Atticus is on his phone because he would have loved that. He would have loved that joke. He would have cracked up.
Ben was crazy for some Little Debbie back in college.
He was just crazy back in college.
Okay.
It's this. This is what your fudge round is. Atticus, you up
I
on
don't
fudge
think I've
round?
had that before.
I think that would be something I would avoid.
Really?
Frankly,
This doesn't
yeah.
look good to you.
No.
I hate to taunt you, but I thought I was gonna zoom in and out. Really, there we go. bet you hate this, right?
I
now,
hate
dude.
this.
No, fudge rounds are really good. That might be number one for me as far as Little Debbie in the Little Debbie lineup. We're at an hour. Holy shit! This is carrying us so much further than I thought. This is a great time. I'm having a wonderful time. I hope listeners are enjoying catching up on their Twin Peaks news.
Ben, what's your favorite Little Debbie?
I don't know. I was trying to think through that. I ate a lot when I was a kid, but I really haven't had one for a very long time. I was thinking about the Twinkie. That's a Little Debbie, right?
Yeah. Or
Is
what?
it? Or is
I
it
had
the
the oatmeal cream pie. I had the what's the chocolate one that's like rolled up?
Swiss
Swiss
roll?
rolls.
Swiss roll.
Swiss rolls are good.
I had
Cosmic
the
brownies.
the
We would
cosmic
crush
brownie.
cosmic brownies in college.
Yeah.
We'd go down to the gas station and get those.
I had
We were
so many of
crazy
those.
back
I mean,
then.
they just made me sick, you know? I think I left on a bad note with the Little Debbie stuff, so
Mhm.
I'm not that interested in going back
But
to it.
Nutty Buddies.
Oh, I know what I like. Well, I don't know if I like them anymore, but I think they were rare
Well,
enough.
lucky,
I like
lucky if you know what you like.
the pink coconut thing. What do you call it? Snowball? Is that what it's
I
called?
don't know.
That sounds bad.
I don't know what. Yeah, I would love to know.
Look it up. Look up pink snowball.
Pink snowball.
Yeah, it's actually is what
Snack.
it's called. Snowballs.
Oh. Yikes! No, that looks bad
Yeah.
to me.
I think
are we?
I
It
think
looks like it
those.
looks like an ass. You order, it's like packaged pink ass.
Where are you
I
on
don't know.
coconut as a flavor?
Good, but it
I
can't
am
be
really hot and
on its
cold
own.
with coconut.
Yeah, coconut
It
water
can be
very
really
bad.
good.
Coconut milk very good.
Mm-hmm. Doing the Drake meme. He's doing the Drake meme, but for coconut milk and coconut water. But not flip those. What do you think? Would you what is the new what is the new snack? Damn it. Fudge round cream pie. Would you try the fudge round cream pie? Yes or no? Right now. I need an answer.
No.
Ben.
No,
Atticus. Would you try the fudge round cream pie?
Yeah.
Right answer. That's correct. Me too. We should do a gas station taste test episode.
I would go to a yeah. I would do that. You guys should
Thoughts on
come to
a
New
honey bun?
Jersey. No, I didn't like those. I remember what those are now too. No thanks.
My oh yeah, these were good. Little Debbie honey bun. My algorithm is gonna be so borked because I accidentally wasn't thinking and I just started searching like the mushroom nootropic stuff on my personal YouTube account. Now it's my life is over, I suppose. Well, okay, so let's hit another round of our draft here today because we're about at that time. Folks, it's me up first today because Ben started us off last week. I'm super excited. Last week I was worried because I was last in the order, and I was worried that my guy was going to be taken, but nope. Dr. Hayward was still available, and this week I get to have one of the picks that I'm probably the most excited about, and it can only be so bad when I have this person on my team. In Leo season, I am drafting Deputy Hawk.
That's a major pick.
I know. I'm thrilled with Deputy Hawk on our side. I mean, what a good presence. What a good presence to have. All right. Atticus, you're up. What are you gonna who's your fourth person to join your team on your island?
I'm going to take for the ruling class Benjamin Horn.
Whoa. Why are you drafting Ben? He seems. Are you drafting good Ben or evil Ben?
I think good. I need good Ben.
When he's got his carrot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Provide our financial backing to do anything we want.
Oh, sure, gotcha. Just for the capital. Okay.
Well, his ideas. He's got good ideas. He's got.
He does
good
have good
instincts.
ideas. Yeah, and I think that well, he could definitely be. I was gonna say he could definitely be eligible for fun pervert, but then I forgot about some of his unfun perversions that I don't love. So him in ruling class, great call.
Safe.
That's pretty safe. And yeah, just having access to Ben Horn's capital, I think, is going to be major. That's the Widmore pick if there ever was one. Ben, who's your fourth pick going to be?
I'll be drafting in the underworld class Bob himself.
Whoa! That's I don't know about that pick, Ben. I don't think I want Killer Bob on my island, to be quite honest with you.
Well, you probably
What are
don't,
your plans?
but he's on my team.
No, he's on your island. I guess I should be. This is the team. This is the group of people that's all gonna like work. That's ostensibly gonna work together.
Sure.
So.
Sure.
Bob is just going to be there. He's not necessarily on your side.
He's there. Yeah. I'm having him there.
He's just evil.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could come in use. Could come in good use.
Like
there's
maybe a 1% chance that it could ever be useful, and 99% chance he kills you all.
Like he's evil to the right person.
Let me remind you of a little man named
I think it's
Lost Bosch and Jacob himself.
Yeah, that was in Lost. This is Bob. And I think it's a bad sign if like Bob isn't trying to get you. I think that because then you're like on his side. That means you're also evil. This
well,
noise
this
you
isn't-
keep making,
It's
you're
not an
wrong.
argument.
I don't think so. We'll see about that.
Why don't you think so? I think you're stuck with Bob. I think you're spiraling. I think that
I think
you're lying to
he'd
yourself.
be-
You're coping.
Good. I think he'd be good to have on
Why?
my island.
Why is Bob good to have in
There
your
are a
island?
lot of rough folks on the Lost
It's a
Island.
rough neighborhood.
It's a rough neighborhood on the island. A lot of folks living in close quarters, sort of, relative to the island, living on the island together. It takes a village. Let's put it that way.
You want an evil demon?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Sort of a
I'm-
yin and yang situation, you know?
Yo, you're just trying to bring balance to the force. That's what
Sure.
you're here to do.
Sure.
I see.
Sure.
Okay. What do you think Major Briggs is going to feel about that? You have the Owls and Bob. This is you are kind of going big evil in your team.
Mm-hmm.
Stop doing the sound,
Maybe.
please. Agus, do you have a general like philosophy for your building your team?
No.
Yeah, same.
Surprises
I
you.
just people I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we doing another
But
pick
Ben's
this
is
week?
Mine
clearly
is
think-
power. Mine is power philosophy. Art of war. Actually, no, not the art of war. Whatever the art of war, whatever people were doing in war before the art of war, before it was an art, that's mine. Power.
What were they doing before Art of War? They're doing the science of war.
I don't know. They weren't doing very much because that advice he gave him was pretty
Basic.
obvious most of the time.
Attack! Attack!
Sometimes
Use their
it's
weaknesses
good to
against them.
defend.
Sometimes.
It's a bad idea to charge one guy into an army.
And then how recently were they just like lining people up with muskets though, you know? That's very post Art of War.
Did those guys read the art of war?
Probably not, right?
Which
Probably
guys are we
not.
talking about?
George Washington.
I don't think the man could read.
Could barely chew.
Do we want
Well,
to hit
his
another round? I
British
feel like we got a lot of
fellows.
rounds to get through. I think we should do one more round before we get
Yeah.
out of here
I
today.
got a pick
Okay.
I want.
All right,
Oh, I didn't
Ben,
think
you're
through
up.
this now because now I'm up.
Yeah, there are benefits, but also drawbacks of being on the turn to be on your toes.
Wait, can you read the empty ones for me? Because your screen's very blurry now.
Okay.
Sorry.
I mean, you still
read
only
them
have
all.
one pick in
On almost all of them, yeah.
So like, yeah, you do need two in each category, but your
Yeah.
categories are Leo season, ruling class, working class, underworld, fun pervert, not all there, and the sage.
Okay. In the ruling class, I will be drafting Josie
Okay.
Packer.
Josie on your island. No offense.
Not
what
powerful.
is she bringing? What is she bringing?
Doorknob morphine ability.
She can't go back and forth. She can only go one way though.
Fair enough. Fair enough. She also is probably that sound. She's like that humming noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
She could,
All right.
if nothing else.
So you're taking her in doorknob form or what?
Pre-doorknob form. So there's
she-
a possibility.
She's
She
ready.
goes one way. You know?
Ben trying not to
She
betray.
can-
He's thinking very strongly about Josie Packard's pre-doorknob form. I guess I'll take her as a human woman.
You know, she could have a good arc like Pop. What's the guy's name?
Probably Pop.
Paolo,
Oh yeah.
and
Paolo?
whatever
Nikki?
the other person, Nikki and Paolo. If nothing else, she gets a one season arc like that. You know.
All right. Okay. Atticus, who are you taking for your fifth pick?
I'm going for the sage. We're bringing the log lady.
You son of a bitch. That's exactly what I was gonna do. God damn it.
What's your reasoning for that?
Mine.
Yeah, what's the reasoning, Atticus?
But yeah, what's the reasoning?
Okay, so Atticus just dropped out of the call. Well, the reason why I would want the log lady, I think she's like kind of like the perfect example of the sage.
See the
She
future?
communicates with the other side. She attenuates lots of things, and she's very importantly very benevolent. I feel. So that's why I would want to be in proximity to her rather than some of the other ones that are scary to me. Okay, well, I want to I have to pick, and I guess you and I can hash this out. I want to draft in Underworld the Mitchum brothers.
Okay.
Are you gonna?
That's two people.
It is two people. Will you let you could argue that many of these people are two people. Atticus is getting Special Agent Dale Cooper. We see him lots of forms. You say yourself that Nadine is going to be showing up in all her forms, and
Yes.
Laura Palmer.
But the
her
Mitchum
form.
brothers, you see them together, you know? They're two guys in all forms. They're always two guys.
I'm trying to draft the Mitchum brothers in Underworld here. Atticus, that's what's going on. Do you allow such a maneuver?
Why do you think they belong in the underworld?
Oh, because they're criminals.
Oh, underworld. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking.
Which it applies to. It's a broad category.
Okay.
But I think they definitely count as underworld. I think Ben is running into.
I'm okay with that. I'm bothered by
numbers.
the fact that you're taking two guys. I think you should have to pick one guy.
I have to pick
And
a single Mitchum brother.
Yes,
Mitchum
but also it's a snake draft, so you're going to get to pick next anyway. So you could pick them both.
I'm not gonna waste two picks on each Mitchum brother. I think that there is, this is. I'm not saying they're one person, but they're one unit. They are a package here. I mean, you have the owls. You have to pick. You have to just pick one owl.
True.
Well, I'll pick the owl, but you in Super Smash Bros. Don't they have the ice
Yes,
pick
exactly.
people? Okay, you can have you can have them.
The twins or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. I get Bradley and Mitchum.
Got ice crawlers or whatever. Climbers. Ice
Yeah.
climbers.
Ice climbers. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Damn it. I'm so pissed that you got the log lady. Oh yeah. Do you want to explain why you chose the log lady?
I don't. I feel like it's very, very, very clear, obvious choice.
The David
pointing
Lynch
to its
approach.
self-evidence is not a good argument strategy for this draft. I think that you're gonna have
Okay.
to defend your choices.
I think she'll bring a wise. I think she'll have some advice for the group. Should serve as a important spiritual leader on the island.
Yeah, and my big reason for wanting her, I already told Ben this, but she's benevolent.
Mhm.
She's got the good of the group in mind.
Early log lady or return log lady?
Both.
Okay.
Do you? What are the important differences in her? I feel like she's kind of similar people. I mean, she's diminished physically.
Yeah, I
The
would say being
return.
on an island, the return log lady might have a little problem on the island.
A problem you might have with the log lady, though, on being on your island, is when you're gonna need to make fire on the beach, and she is not gonna like how that happens.
Do you think she would mind if we just don't burn her log, or do you think she's going to be anti?
I think
log?
so. I think
She's not
I
the
think
all
that
log lady.
forestry. Yeah, it's true. But I do think the deforestation is an evil here. Like we need to pay attention to how we be treating our trees, and she's not gonna. I don't think she's gonna feel like if Sawyer took her log and
Yeah.
burnt it, like that's fucked. Definitely not cool, and it would be understandable for her to be upset. But I think she might be a little peeved.
Is
at any
Sawyer
kind
on
of
the
tree
island?
burning. I don't know. We don't know. I think.
Okay. Prepare for both.
We might run into Sawyer, or we might not. Okay. Well, folks, that's going to do it for the show today. Thank you for tuning in. Again, we enjoyed ourselves reading some news stories, and I hope we all learned something about trees, coffee, and pie. And so with that, we're going to end the show today. You can write into us at drskeletonsartschool@gmail.com. You can subscribe to us on Patreon at patreon.com/drskeleton. And we hope you'll join us again next week when we do some more of our draft and some other stuff. Ben, hit him with the catchphrase.
Keep listening.
This is a brand new Extra Good podcast. Learn more at brandnewextragood.com.